Hello guys and welcome to another Mad Chili video. Now today, it is a new day. It is Wednesday, September
Pit exit's clear.
8th.
Okay, Morgan, we've got
And
2 laps to get the job done.
We have week 13, season 3 of 2021, going into season 4 of 2021, and that's not a good start. Anyway, I'm driving the brand new Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo around the Hungaroring, another brand new addition to this season. And we're in the shiny new shakedown. It's a 12-minute race, and I'm looking pretty good actually. I set a very good lap time in practice, second best in the session. Now this is multi-class with the brand new Porsche 911 GT3. Now I know what, obviously the GT3 tyres have changed in this update, so this car definitely feels a lot more difficult to drive now I'm back on cold tyres. Also, this track is absolutely amazing, and this car, I'm running it, it's open setup this, but I'm running it on the Ferrari fixed challenge setup. And I'm doing that on purpose so that I can get used to how the car will feel in fixed Ferrari races later in the season. So, yeah, my first impressions are this thing is amazing. It handles really well. I think it sounds a lot better than the old one. And from the inside cockpit, I think it also looks a little bit nicer as well. So, also in this race, no iRacing and no safety rating count. So if it all goes completely wrong, we're okay. So let's go and start our lap. I've filled up quality fuel, and let's go for a lap around the Hungaroring. So off we go. Obviously this lap will probably be a lot quicker than my practice one because of the low fuel.
The track temperature's increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
I don't know about track temperatures. They might be different as well. I didn't really check. I'm not being super serious here. This is just a little bit of a fun race to start off. Signify the end of one season and the beginning of another. We've had one iRacing video with the old, and now an iRacing video with the new. And iRacing also gave me my money back for that old Ferrari, meaning that I still own it. I still have the legacy version of it. But I means I got this car for free, technically, with the refund from the old one. So that was amazing. I've got to be careful not to get off track there. I'm sure you can cut more of those curbs, but I haven't really worked out the sweet spot yet. So I think we're just going to play it safe because I want to get the qualifying lap in. Now this lap's incredible. I'm guessing this is to do with the low fuel. Maybe the track temperatures are different because there's no way I'm getting this much time on my previous lap. No way. There was someone with 6,000 iRating that wasn't doing a time this good, so there's definitely fuel at play. Although I've really clicked with this car. I think it's amazing. I really like how it drives, actually. Nicer than the old one. Anyway, out of the final corner we go, and that was a decent lap. I mean, it obviously probably to do with quality fuel. A 45.5.
Was 145.5.
Only P2, so obviously it's not that outrageous. Because someone was able to beat it, which is good. And I'm on quality fuel, remember, as well. I reckon a lot of people, this being a fun race, won't have bothered with quality fuel. Now the next lap, because of how the GT3 tyres work now, with them gaining performance in the first few laps, this next lap should be a bit quicker. Although I did mess up that corner just a touch. Well, that was good through that corner there. So I'm still figuring out this track. I've only had about 20 minutes practice, so... And with this car, only 20 minutes practice, so I'm still figuring it out. As is everybody else, of course. So I cut quite a bit of that there, and it wasn't an off-track, so you're obviously able to cut a fair amount of that chicane. Because on the F1 game, there's a lot of curbs there, but I suppose this game hasn't replicated those. I have learned, though, like...
The leader is just
tracks
144.4.
that are on the F1 game are often very different on iRacing to what they are in the F1 game. I know the F1 game is
just done
a little bit more arcadey, so that could be why. Could also be because those are an F1 track spec, and the tracks in this are more kind of everyday kind of spec. I messed up that last corner though a lot. I messed up the braking, so sadly this lap will not be any quicker, I don't think, because I messed it up. Never mind, we're not capable of a decent lap though. So across the lights, 45.5 and 45.6, you can see some people are in 44s, so clearly there is, you know, quite a decent thing in here. Now, I'm not using a custom number, because you can in a race like this. Well, 1 minute 30 left now, so yeah, is anyone using a custom number in here? It doesn't look like it, actually. So, weirdly, it seems like the Porsche must have better people doing it, because it's all... yeah, so the Porsche, for some reason, is being rated as the faster car at the moment, although, judging by the lap times, it's quite clear that the Ferrari is the faster car. Actually, I don't just realised that means we might start behind the Porsches, despite being quicker than them. But you can see, yeah, the Porsches are definitely slower, no doubt about that. But then, looking at these, pretty decent lap time I've got in there. I can't tell how good anybody is, because their divisions are all locked, but pretty good. So I'll resume it on the grid. Right, here we are on the grid, P3, and oh dear, we're behind the Porsches. So that's not good. That's gonna produce some craziness, I think, because again, iRacing often does this. I noticed when I was playing around with the AI racing that the USF 2000, like the baby IndyCar thing, was classed as being quicker than an F3 car. Obviously it isn't, so it's a bit of a weird bug in iRacing. Hopefully they get that fixed by the main season. Remember, this is the first day of this new season build being out, so before the main season goes live in 6 days' time, there will be a patch, usually, probably to fix some things where people are gaining time at tracks like the new tracks, like Hungaroring. I know at Hockenheim they had to add in like extra slowdowns and things, so they might do something like that here. But then additionally rebalance the classes. They might add some BOP to this Ferrari if it's a bit too good, that kind of thing.
The track temp is 32 Celsius.
We have a fast repair. Wait, is it a standing start?
Okay, Morgan, are you ready?
Okay.
Watch for the lights.
Sure.
Let's go.
Sure, a standing start. Why not? That's a bit weird, but okay. I wasn't expecting a standing start. Now remember, no iRating and safety rating count here, so I'm expecting some carnage. In fact, there you go. Didn't take very long, did it? Really didn't take very long. I got Valtteri Bottas there, for anybody that watched the Hungarian GP. And Valtteri Bottas went bowling and took out some McLarens and some Red Bulls. So there we go. That's basically what's happened to us here. My car is absolutely toast, so luckily we have a fast repair, and as you can see, that trend has been kept here. Yeah, my car's toast, so I think we're gonna try to drive it back to the pits because it will be quicker, but it is toast, so I'm gonna have to be very careful. As I said, I wasn't trying to do this race for the purpose of a good race. I was going to do it to test out the Ferrari. Now, as a bonus, we will get to drive around on our own, and I'll get to show you guys what this Ferrari is properly like. So in a way, I'm not too bothered about this. And because we managed to keep the car going, I won't have to tow, which wastes time. So I'll actually be ahead of quite a few people. As I said, I mean, people always drive stupid in these races because iRacing and safety rating don't count. So people drive like crazy. I already knew that. Maybe I should have seen that car being turned ahead of me and backed out, but it was on my right side, it was nowhere near me. So, but luckily, we have a fast repair, and I can use it, so we're going to come into the pits.
Clear left, good job, buddy.
Alright, Morgan, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
He's on your left side's clear.
What's your speed
So
limit?
into the pits we
Pit
go.
lane speed limit is 50 kilometers
For our
per
fast
hour.
repair, and then
You've got loads
straight
of fuel.
back out
Box
then.
in a 5.
And we're actually only P8, and we started
4,
P3, so not
3,
too bad.
2, 1.
As
Box
you'd
now.
expect. Right, stop and go. Car's all good, and we'll be ahead of all the people who had to tow. And let's see how this goes. Obviously, there's going to be more carnage as this race goes on. That's to be expected. So we're not quite in last place. Almost, though. It did seem like we were one of the only ones that got tagged there then, which I'm a bit disappointed about. I was hoping at least if there was chaos, other people would be involved. But out we go, and I guess we can just try and set some quick laps. Which I don't mind in the slightest, because this car's amazing. Now, it's still on cold tyres at the moment, so still not the greatest. Actually, I might try and start to find out where the boundaries are on those chicanes. Because remember, safe rating doesn't count here, so we can kind of do what we like, in a way. Oh, really? A slowdown?
The leader's just done 145.9. We need to give back the time gained.
As usual, slowdowns are a pain to get rid of. Sadly, no one else seems to have had issues, so I'm now in P9, so almost last. So I suppose what we can do now is try to get the best lap possible. So we'll stick the session best. Actually, we'll get rid of that. We'll use the in-car lap timer.
P9.
So I knew there'd be problems from the Ferrari starting behind the Porsches, and that's probably why we've had issues here.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 34 Celsius.
Oh, someone's crashed up ahead. Look on the thing.
Okay, Morgan.
They seem to have recovered though. So it is to be totally expected that we have people crashing here. Oh, looks like there's a car crashed up ahead as well. I think it's recovered. I'm just looking at the relative. But I don't mind, because I like driving this car.
You're halfway home. We've got plenty of fuel. To Smith, ahead is now 19 seconds.
Yeah, a 45.4, so not
a
bad lap.
1.5.
Although I wouldn't mind getting good lapping without an off track. Oh, someone's in the pits. That was a Porsche. Again, I don't know how difficult the new Porsche is to drive, but I know the old one was insanely difficult to drive, so you can cut the inside of that curb quite a bit, and it actually gains you quite a bit of lap time. Maybe that will be something that gets patched. I know cutting the inside of one of the corners at Long Beach was a great way to save lap time.
To go, 5 minutes.
And then they went and deleted it. Wait, that wasn't off track. Didn't expect that one. I barely cut the chicane. Oh, looks like something's happened to someone. Things we're actually so far back, but even when things are happening to people, they're still ahead of me. Again, I mean, I could say this is a bit of a disappointing video for you guys, but at the same time, you are getting a great preview of the new car, so I'll definitely still release this video because it highlights the carnage that is week 13 on iRacing. And it's a showcase of the new car. And we've still got 4 minutes left. I don't think we'll be closing up anytime soon on anyone, but still. I still want to get a lap in that's like really decent to see what kind of lap I can get in without an off track, that is.
Gap to Smith in front is now 70 seconds.
So that's what we're going to try and do, guys. We're going to try and hot lap it. See what we can do. Oh, someone's crashed up ahead, look. But they've got going again, I think. Oh, that was close. Car was a little bit on the loose side there, right. Going through here, no off tracks, good.
Come on, Morgan, push, push, push. We can catch this car.
As you might be able to tell from how I'm driving, I really like this car. I don't know what it is, it just feels awesome. I'm looking forward to racing it all season long in the Ferrari Challenge. Maybe I could take this thing around Road America for a comparison. Oh, looks like we're going to gain 2 positions up here, that's nice. Right, what was that lap time? So we've got no off tracks, what was it? 46.0? Oh, that's a bit poor.
7th position.
I want to get a good lap.
146.1.
I want to get a really fast lap in.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
I thought I messed that corner up then, but looking at the difference on my steering wheel, it's not looking too bad. There's also a predictive lap time on there now as well, that's new for iRacing, I think. It wasn't on the old car for certain. The tyres may be going off, so I can't set quite as good a lap time as I was initially. Oh, I got off track, that's annoying. Oh, that was close, car almost span. I think with this car, it is actually quite easy to correct mistakes as well, I found, when braking. Right, on to the last lap we go. That was a good lap, but sadly,
One more lap to go.
it had an interval point. So we're going to try and go for one more quick lap with no intervals. That was close. a brilliant lap this. We're up into P7 though. For other people having issues. I'm not sure that's an off-track. I honestly don't think that should be an off-track, that one. I didn't cut very much of the chicane. But yeah, a bit of a boring race, but very fun nonetheless, I think. 11 incident points though. If this was a race where safety rating counted, my safety rating would be in trouble. Well, to be fair, 4 of those are actually from the contact at the start, so but it's still a lot. And my pace seems to be around a 45.6.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
But not bad, really not bad. My best lap time there is 46.0.
We're done.
My best actual lap time, I believe, was a 45.3. 45.3 was my best lap. I'd say my pace is around 45.5. So let's go into the results and have a look at how that compares to everybody else. I'll probably be doing another one of these now. I won't be recording it because I want to kind of relax. Now there is actually a Ferrari GT3 Challenge race as well that's going to be going on. That one's at Monza, but they're at the Hungaroring tomorrow, so maybe I'll have to give that a go. You can see that. Whoa! I didn't realise it was that high a strength of field, so that's very good, actually. You can see a lot of people were obviously pushing because they didn't get anywhere near. They didn't get close either to the to getting a lap in. A lot of them didn't get a single lap in without incidents, but you can see. I mean, in the end, the Porsche actually won, so the Porsche might just be quicker than the Ferraris, but, I mean, that guy there, 45, look at that, 3,000 die rating, 6,000 die rating, 46.9, that is without incidents, but I'm pretty pleased with that. I think I've got used to this track quite well. I mean, if we'd gone even 2/10 better, I would have had the fastest lap of the race, so, and that wasn't top split. That's what's crazy. You find this when you get, these kinds of races when it's this busy. Just everybody wants to try out the new content. So there we go. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. And bye-bye.